Imagine getting home from school and sports practice. Just remember that you have 4 assignments due by midnight, and you have no time to complete them. Between schoolwork, sports, clubs, youth group, and jobs, students are constantly struggling to manage their time and juggling between each activity to be successful. If schools provided a dedicated work time for each student, students wouldn't be as stressed and would be much more successful. First, study hall dramatically improves academic success. According to a report from the U.S. Department of Education, schools that provided structured work time during the day saw higher homework completion and better grades. This shows that when students have protected time, they will become when they have protected time, they perform better, and not because they suddenly become more smarter, but because they have more time to complete their work. Schools with flex time, or win time, win is what I need, lets students finish their assignments or ask teachers for help without having to fall behind during class. These programs are becoming much more common in schools because schools are seeing that students need more time inside of school and not just outside of school. My school provides me with win time, but we only have 30 minutes of it. So by the time that I walk into class, I organize my stuff and I get my assignments out and start working on it, the bell rings. And on top of that, during this time of year, schools are using win time. Well, my school is using win time as a time to study for state assessments and ACTs. So it's just piling more work throughout the day. It's piling more work throughout the day on top of what you already have to do. Most students don't even struggle with the material. They struggle with finding time to complete it. Study hall gives everyone a fair chance to succeed, and for those who do struggle, it gives them time to ask a teacher for help and to not feel rushed or fall behind if you're asking for a question from a previous assignment in class. A required study hall would provide consistency and guarantee that every student has at least an hour of time during the school day to complete their work. Not only does schoolwork and help with grades, it reduces stress and supports mental health. Having time during school to get work done lowers stress, especially for those involved in sports, youth group, all the activities. These students often don't get home until late anyways. So imagine having those extracurricular activities and then having to complete hours of homework on top of it all. Having that routine can become overwhelming very quickly. Students who used to stay up late can now sleep more and feel more organized and feel more in control. Even 1 hour can make the biggest difference. It allows students to break their workload into manageable chunks instead of having everything crush you all at once. Stanford Medicine explains that high stress interferes with memory, focus, and motivation. When students are stressed, it's harder to learn, harder to remember, and harder to obtain new information. But when schools provide time to manage assignments, students feel calmer and learn better because they aren't carrying the weight of unfinished work all day. Study hall also acts as a short break during the day. Students can plan, catch up, and even reset, helping prevent burnout and overall mental health, and it improves overall mental health. Instead of going from class to class without a moment to breathe, students have a chance to pause and regain control of their day. Lower stress also benefits the whole school environment. When students have time to finish work and they have time to finish work, then they come prepared to class. They are more ready to learn, and they aren't frustrated the moment a new assignment is handed out from a teacher. And they aren't still panicking from previous work that they already have to do. With having less stress and attitude from the students, it will also ripple down to the teachers. Teachers will have fewer late assignments to worry about, which reduces their own stress. It will allow teachers to spend more time teaching the program and spend less time worrying about deadlines and missing work. Having a better mindset will improve behaviors and attitudes so much. Students behave better when they aren't overwhelmed. Teachers interact more positively when they aren't dealing with constant late work. The whole school atmosphere becomes calmer, friendlier, and more productive. As Knight Crier states in The True Value of Study Hall, students who have dedicated time for homework are more organized and ready for class, which creates a calmer, more positive environment for everyone. This proves that a required study hall doesn't just help individuals, it helps entire schools function better. In the end, study hall isn't just another hour to work on homework. It is a stress reliever, a solution to a more positive environment, and an opportunity to be a more successful student. Thank you.